to show you this flywheel. Can you see that there is some sort of gash in it there? It doesn't look like rust, but it's a sort of deep gash. Also on the bottom there's lots of black dust all the way along. I suppose that could be from the belt, possibly. So what I've done is I've taken the cover off and I've put the arms back on so it's usable. Well, I say usable. So it's actually, so I can actually demonstrate. So I needed to do that in order to show that, well, in order to see what was actually going on. So basically, can you hear that? Can you see that wheel? That wheel's chugging. You basically see that the actual wheel there is bouncing around. It's not straight, it's actually kind of bouncing, which is why I think what we've got is we've got the bearings have probably worn through. Looks to me like it's actually the bearings right down where it hits the belt. Looks like something's actually worn through the bearing material there. So you've actually got a situation where the flywheel is loose. So if I just rotate it, it reaches a point there. Can you hear that? So if I run that, there's a looseness there. It's like a knock. If I jiggle that from side to side, so that suggests to me it's purely to do with this flywheel. Because it's just literally at that point. Now, there's a mark actually there. So if I take this around until I come back to that mark, there, that's where the mark was, wasn't it? In fact, there's a few places. It's not on every turn, it seems to be twice a turn. See that mark there? It's not just on that mark, it seems to be there. It seems to be every quarter of a turn actually. In fact, it's worse there. If you look at that, it's bouncing quite a bit there. And then here's the mark again. That's the only thing I can think it is. I mean, not being an expert or anything, but if I rotate it while I'm holding them, that would be okay normally, except that let me show you how this actually, why this is actually unusable. It's been doing that for a little while. It isn't actually unusable. Let me show you why it's unusable. If I press start, so it goes back into full use. Right. You can see the wheel is bouncing now. Not straight, it's going side to side. And now it's making a it's hitting metal, you know. It's going side to side. It's not straight, it's like hitting something. Bum bum bum. See that? It's side to side. It's not straight at all. Bouncing all over the place. That wheel I would expect to be flat, but it's not on the. I'm not going to do anything more with it. But that's basically why it's unusable. I hope that's useful.